Okay. Hey Slayers, what's up? It's your girl Tiana, aka the Swagslayer, creator of the Swagslayer Talk, hanging out with my co-host Rhonda, the Pink Diva Studios. Make sure you watch her show tomorrow, The Brunch with Diva, on Instagram at the Pink Diva Studios at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then, of course, don't miss Hump Day Happy Hour on YouTube on the 14th at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm trying to get my life together. It's a lot of stuff to remember. Also, the link in my bio for the Swagslayer event guide has all that information on there. So you can see the dates, the times, and you can click directly from there over to the platform it's going to be on. So also on there, if you scroll down to May 29th, you'll see the Swagslayer Reseller webinar with myself and Anisha from Geeky Niche, where we'll be hosting a webinar all about reselling. It'll include, but not limited to, Poshmark, eBay, Mercari, Tradesy, Amazon, and Inventory Labs. Inventory Labs is a software system that you use along with your Amazon. So if you're interested in learning about those things, go ahead and purchase tickets over at swagslayer.com. Oh, look, and there's Nisha over at swagslayer.com for the Swagslayer Reseller webinar. I think it's from 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I think that's what it said. Yes. What's up, Nisha? I was just watching your thing on Instagram. She just posted a video on Instagram. I didn't get to finish watching it because I had to start the show.
To go watch that.
Yes, I was backstage venting, so we are a few minutes late, but whatever.
Yes.
But Rhonda was in Clubhouse for the first time. Let us know about that, Rhonda.
I was like a new kid in class. I was like, well, what you do? I'm listening. We can't look, but I'm listening. I was listening to, everyone and all of this. And actually, of course, Terry from Evolving Always invited me in, and, she invited me to all these different groups at one time. And I'm like, oh my God, So this was the first one that I went to. I think it was basically about Instagram and, engagement and things like that, which, honey, I'm the engagement queen.
You love engagement.
But I love it. I love engagement. Hey, Katie, thanks for joining. But I just, I was really low key because, of course, it was my first time.
Yes.
And, I just want to see how things flowed in there. Because a lot of times I see, you have people on the stage, you have people down below.
Yes.
And I wanted to follow the etiquette. Of course, if they ask you to speak, then you're like, you do your little what-da-da-da-da. And end it, with your bada bing, bada boom.
Right.
And then you say, I'm done talking. I'm finished talking, or whatever the thing is. I was like,
right.
Well, you gotta say all that when you stop talking. Don't they know you finished? But but I guess that's the whole layout and how you do it. So I was like, okay. So then I'm wondering, is it like that in every room?
I don't think so, because I haven't used that walkie-talkie approach in the rooms I've been in. But again, I haven't been on a month and a half, 2 months now. So that might be a new thing. So people aren't confused, because your mic sometimes will go out. And so if you hit the mic and start talking, people will miss the beginning. Or if you're talking and then hit the mic, they might miss the end. So that helps them know that you didn't get cut off, I guess.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, that makes sense. I just want, sometimes you just need to know how things flow and know the, how that particular room works. So that was really nice. And of course, now they are monetizing.
Yes. How does that work? Because I haven't been over there in a while.
Now, look, I don't know. Terry was trying to find all this information yesterday. And I think it's certain people, of course, receive the coin.
Yes.
And
did
things
she get one?
Well, not. She's waiting.
Okay, she's working on it.
So, because I think they only release like a few at a time.
Right.
I don't know if they're coming back, and So I found this article about it, and I wanted to know.
Good morning, I for Profit.
Hey, I for Profit. And basically, I mean, it's just so much. That place is a busy place.
It is.
And I was just like, OMG, why is it so busy over here? But, it is really busy. And it's just like so many people. And in all of these different clubs. So it's
Yes.
like, oh Lord, how do you find exactly what you want to focus on?
And
Because
how do
that's
you
like a whole,
how do you get the
that seems like a
monetization?
hodgepodge of things.
It is. It is. I guess you wait for like-minded people to invite you. But then my thing is, do you have to have a club to be monetized? How much activity has to happen inside your club so you get paid? Like on YouTube, if you show up, have watch hours and views, you get paid. It's your channel.
Well, now, so this article says,
Okay.
because this question was, if you're ready to join the growing number of users generating a steady revenue stream from Clubhouse, start with these 6 steps.
Okay.
So the first step is to get on the platform. Duh. You know, and I guess you have to, of course, you know, the invites and all this, you know, some people are willing to pay for that.
That's
No.
crazy. You can pay me though. DM me if you need to be let in. Boo.
Oh yes, I have at least 2 invites. So going.
Yeah. Going once, going twice. So
It's like like, you know, the basic stuff that he's telling you here in the first step. Of course, you get the invite, you download the app. For the time being, it's still only available on Apple, but you know, coming soon, rumored to coming soon for Android. Now, if they release Android tomorrow or any time this week, I'm going to be mad. Because why? Because I spent this money on this iPhone.
You just got that.
But, you know, I got it because of some other reselling apps as well.
True. Hey, Kara.
Okay, well, I missed this step because it was like the first 3 lines of your Clubhouse bio should function the same way. When they tap on your profile image, a great movie trailer entices people to watch the full movie. So that's how your bio should be. And then to craft a monetization focused bio trailer, start by asking yourself 4 questions. Why are you on Clubhouse? Who are you? What is your value? What is your value proposition? Even in the invite only stage, there are more than 7 million users on 7 million. Wow. That's a lot. And then what is your call to action? Okay, well, I didn't put a call to action in mine.
Me neither.
I don't think I could have just said follow me on Instagram. I mean, that's all I'm gonna say.
I mean, that's a call to action. So okay, what's the step 2? Is that the step we're on?
Girl, we still in step 1.
Oh Lord, okay.
Oh, no, that was step 2. That was step 2. Create a compelling bio was step 2. So step 3 is master the functionality and join rooms. Okay, well, I guess that makes sense. That's why you're on there, to join rooms and do all this. And right, it says, in an ideal world, the person who invites you to Clubhouse also onboards you. In reality, people are so busy. Once you're in, you need to teach yourself the app's core functionality. That includes entering rooms, raising and lowering hands, and taking and leaving the stage. Oh, well, I guess I don't know how to, I don't know, taking and leaving the stage because I haven't done that yet.
Well, it was your first day yesterday, but you'll get it. I have a tutorial video that you can watch right here on Swagslayer Fashion and YouTube. It'll walk you through step by step of how to use Clubhouse. Yes.
Okay, well, thank you so much. I do probably need that though while I'm laughing and joking, because I saw the little hand or whatever. I saw that the moderator or the person who runs the room, I don't know what you call them, the Clubhouse owner. The moderator. Okay. They can keep you from raising your hand. They could turn that feature off. So I did see that today. I mean, it's just so much. Once you click on a room, you'll be placed in one of 3 sections: other, followed by speakers, and the stage. Oh, I guess I was other today. But I did notice, what I did notice on my Instagram, that once I connected my Instagram, because I didn't know I should do that, so I went ahead and did that while I was in there. I did notice that a lot of people came over and started commenting on my things.
Oh, nice.
So I thought that was nice. I was like,
that's fabulous.
Thank y'all so very much. So after you're taking your place, followed by speakers, select raise your hand icon to join the conversation.
Right.
Oh, I didn't do that.
So if you click it, the moderator will see you raise your hand, you want to speak, and they can accept you and invite you on the stage. And then your microphone is active. But I still am waiting for you to get to the part where how I get paid.
Okay, excuse me. Start your own rooms. Let me go start a club. Okay, I don't know
Okay,
the difference between a room and a club,
the
but
room is where you were. Terry has her own club. I think it's called Evolving Always. I
uh-huh.
should have requested a club years ago when I first started, but then I didn't. And so I don't even know if I can start a club now. But once I start the club, okay, how do you pay me? By the number of people who are in the club, by the
That's
number of
what
people who
yeah.
speak at the club? That's what I want to know. Is that step
What
6?
that is not even in here. They did not
Oh,
even
well then,
cover
sir,
this. So this
ma'am,
whole
whoever
article
wrote that
wasn't telling
article,
us anything we needed to
thank
know.
you.
So I mean, it was just basically leverage the power of
It
relationship
says
equity. That's
the
the
name.
sixth step. So that
The name
teaches
of the article should say how to use Clubhouse because that's all you went over.
yeah, I mean, what are you saying? You're not even talking about the monetization in this whole article. I went fast forwarded so I could get to the point. The only
Right.
thing I saw is as the buzz continues, a growing number of Clubhouse users are entering their next phase with the platform monetization.
Okay.
Okay, so and then I guess what I don't even. Okay, I'm
I'm
just not even
Googling
going to
it
deal
now
with them.
because I'm like,
But
somebody needs to tell me
yeah, somebody
how.
needs to write how and what they go by because I think that's what Terry was trying to find out yesterday was, oh, are they going, the big accounts, of course.
Right.
Are they the ones that are getting the monetary? Or are you looking at lower based accounts and
So
things like that?
I'm
Because I'm gonna tell you, if you're a Kevin Hart or
right.
the Tesla guy, Elon Musk, if you're
Elon.
y'all don't need that.
But
Y'all
right, and
need
that's
that.
what I'm saying. Can anybody come on? Like anybody can come on YouTube, create great content, share with their friends, and then create followers, and then people come to them naturally because your vibe attracts your tribe. That's what I'm trying to find out. So I Googled how to get paid on Clubhouse, and then people, and then I went down to the one that says people also asked, and it said, how do you monetize on Clubhouse? So I clicked that. This article is by IamShellyBell.com. I don't know who this
Right,
is.
Shelly
I just
Bell.
Googled it. Right. I don't know. But it says 1, create brand partnerships. So that's the same thing we do on IG and YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
2, create sponsored rooms. I don't even know how that would work, but okay. 3, free club and paid club or membership. How do you get someone to pay you to join your club? Because from what I know, and I haven't created a club now, all the clubs I've been invited to weren't paid. I did hear, I'm not going to say this person's name just because, but they
Just
are big in the
cause.
Clubhouse. Yeah, I couldn't think of a reason, but something inside my chest, like when I was about to say it out loud, was like, don't do that. So I'm going with that. They did say, they were running 24-hour rooms. I was in there like, hey, what up, what up? And they did say, get in the club now while you can, while it's still free. Because later when they open up to everybody, it's not going to be free. So I remember them saying that, and they invited me to the club because it was like nobody in the club. And I was like, yeah, let's go. I'm happy to be in the club. And it's cool. They had cool rooms, great information, whatever. So I guess maybe later you'll be able to charge people to join the club, and it's gonna be the FOMO, because all the people that went in now, including me, one of the free people, it looks like you have all these people in this club, and why wouldn't you want to be a part of it? Blah blah blah. So I'll pay $20, $30. I don't know what they're gonna pay. So I'm assuming you'll be able to have memberships like at the golf club, because I pay for my membership because you can golf as a guest, but you don't get all the perks as a member. And then some country clubs, you can't golf there at all
Right.
unless you're with a member or the guest of a member or a member. So I'm assuming it's something like that. For the Slayers who don't know, golf is my favorite sport. But anyway, so 4 says speak about what you're doing on stage. So I guess to like sell your product, service, whatever. 5, launch your product or service from Clubhouse. I don't know how you would launch it from Clubhouse, but okay. 6, ask me anything, AMA, and charge via Cash App. So I guess you're in the room like you were in. They'll ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
They pay you via Cash App. By the way, my Cash App is $, Swagslayer Fashion.
Pink Diva Studio.
Yes, and Rhonda's is Pink Diva Studios. And so then once you get the Cash App, because Cash App is automatic, then you answer their question. Okay. Then 7 says live note taking in rooms. Get hired by clubs to take notes. Definitely don't want to do that one. But those are the tips that she wrote, 1 through 7. Those gave me more information than that other article. Lord have mercy. At least some ideas, I guess. So thanks, Shelly Bell. Shout out to you. I don't know who you are. You just came up on my Google. But thanks for a list of something I could use. So again, if y'all want to look up this website yourself, it is IamShellyBell.com. I literally Googled it. I don't know this person. I've never been to their website. I was just trying to get some good information for you guys to figure out how you can make money on Clubhouse. So that's all I got, darling, for that.
Well, I don't know. We shall see. You know, I'm going to dive into it a little bit more. But as you know, I'm oh, really? Oh, then you've been playing since you were 4.
Yes, Cara, that's amazing. I cannot. How old was I when I started playing golf? Because I played so many sports. I did baton. I tumbled. I did tennis. And then I love golf so much. Once I got to golf, I just kept doing that. But it all kind of is a blur because I did several things at the same time. So I don't remember how old I was, but I've been playing since I was very small. I played every golf course in my state. I played all the golf courses at Disney. I played Bay Hill. I played all of them. Oh, I almost said something that would let a stalker know where I live. Baby.
Hold them down now. Hold them down.
Yes, I caught myself.
And Katie, yes, they are starting to monetize on Clubhouse. I wanted to answer you because I did see your
the question excitement marks. Yes.
Right. But
there has to be a way that Clubhouse is paying you like YouTube pays through Google AdSense. So there has to be something we don't know yet. And it may be because they haven't even rolled out the information for us to know. But there has to be something else. So hopefully Terry gets in and she's monetized and she can just explain this to us later, darling.
Hopefully she can give us some more information. So I'm hoping that I'm gonna chat with her later and things like that. But
it'll probably take her some time to figure it out too, because it'll be so new.
Yeah. So I mean, she spent a little time on it. Again, like I said yesterday. So we'll see what she finds out. But I don't know. I'm gonna go to I think she's having something today or tomorrow. I can't remember.
I need to carry my thing around because truth be told, this phone is for my husband's Clubhouse. And then that big old tablet is my Clubhouse. My husband can care less about being in Clubhouse, but see, I have to keep things done for him. So when he realizes, oh, dang, I should have been in there, I'm like, oh, babe, I already took care of it for you.
Oh, look at you being the lovely, dutiful wife.
Please, I'm just trying to make sure we making double the amount of money. Ain't nobody being no lovely wife. I'm trying to make sure there's money.
And look, here I am fumbling with 2 phones. I'm like, oh, this is too much. Because this is too much.
That's true.
But I'm hoping that to go venture out and venture into some other other clubs other than reselling. As I said, I'm I'm a lifestyle coach. Yeah, so I'm gonna venture over in that neighborhood and see what's popping over there. So, and that's really kind of my thing. Where I really want to network at. And get, never know what I might learn, like I said before.
Right.
But, my goal this week is to actually get my space, my posh space
organized. Yes.
And as we speak, a lovely, beautiful assistant / granddaughter is putting some banker boxes and tagging some inventory.
Nice.
So we can pack that stuff up because, honey, let me tell you, when I undertook this, I didn't think it was going to be such a chore.
Right, of course.
Oh my God, y'all, it's such a chore to redo your whole inventory system. I had all that new inventory. Most of it is photographed, and I don't care what anybody says. I put a lot of stuff back for fall so I can have things to start with in fall.
Yeah, and that's smart. Yeah, that's smart.
I don't want to list that. Yeah. What I have listed as far as jackets can stay there.
Right.
But this new stuff, I'm I'm packing it away
Yes.
because I just think it's
Kara,
for the best.
and you're smart. Kara, I want to say that it's awesome that you can outdrive your dad. I love the driving range. Oh man, like some people will go putt like for practice. When I need to like de-stress, the driving range is it, because that little ball can take all the hits
All
that I
the
give
hits,
it.
buddy.
Yeah.
All the frustration.
And the goal is, which you're not supposed to do this, is always to hit the guy picking up all the balls. He's like in that little caddy grabbing all the balls to collect off the driving range to bring back. You're not supposed to do that though, so don't do it. But when we were kids, we was all the time. So are you trying to get the attention of your grandbaby as you tap on the wall? So I was also going to say though, your inventory system being reorganized is totally worth it, because everything will be easy to get your hands on. It will de-stress you later. So yes, you're putting all the stress in right now, so then later you don't have all these little pockets of stress. So it's worth it.
God.
I had to do it.
It's so funny though, because those 2 pair of pants that I was looking for, of course, where were they? Buried in that storage. And I'm just like, this is so crazy. And when I saw the ones that, I don't know, I want to call her a harasser, but I found those jeans and I was just like, oh my God. So I did make a decision though, as I was going through all this and all these clothes and things. I'm going to do a plus size jeans box.
Oh, nice.
Because I don't want to sell jeans anymore. And I think that removing them from my closet is what I'll be doing. I already have some of the things in the box. I think I have a few pair new with tags, and the rest, you know how they roll. But I'm just gonna, that's gonna be one thing I'm gonna add to my just make up a little flyer and add it to my Poshmark store. Or if anybody is looking for plus size jeans, DM me and we'll work out something.
Yes, do that. And put it in your stories too, because everyone's doing like story sales. I haven't done a story. Well, I did start a story sale.
Actually has a story sale going right now.
And
C does have a story. It's Boss C on Instagram has a story, and she's selling handbags. So I think they're vintage handbags, as a matter of fact. But I do want to tell you this, Hunty. I sold another Starbucks cup.
Where? What platform? Poshmark?
On Saturday from Macari. I put them on Macari because I know that that's where they're going to sell.
Gotcha. So I need to put mine up.
No. Do you have the 50th anniversary?
Yeah.
Hold on to it a little while longer.
Oh, wait. I only have one.
Oh, yeah. Hold on to it. Because I'm going to tell you why. Right now, it's saturated.
Oh, gotcha.
So the thing about those cups is really tricky is that you just have to hold on to the cups.
It's right here in the closet.
Yeah. And then once you stop seeing them so much, once I stop seeing them so much, I'll let you know.
Yes. Okay.
And it might be closer to the holidays when you post that.
And that's when people pay all kind of money because they're not thinking.
Because they missed out on it. When it was the rush time to grab them. That was the time to buy them, hold on to them. And then toward the holidays, people start shopping early.
Let me tell you. Oh, okay. So can I bring them up?
For $100 too, Chad, because I was trying.
Wait, pause. What did it look like? That was the best.
Yes, honey. That's what I sold my other one before that for $125, and I sold this one for $100. And then somebody came back.
You still have the ones for July, don't you?
I still have the ones that I'm going to post next month. For LGBT, in June.
Girl.
So I found them because I was looking all over. I'm like, where is that? But I was about to go to sleep last night, and somebody hit me up Somebody hit me up on Macari and asked me if I had any more pink ones. I was like, not right now at this present time, but I expect some to be coming in. And she was like, oh, okay. Will you let me know? And I was like, sure. She was like, will it be the same price? I'm like, if you buying, it's the same price.
Exactly. Yes.
If you're buying, it's the same price. So I was like, oh my God. And while I was, something, I don't know what happened, but I ended up scrolling and I saw that this fuchsia cup was a limited cup. I was like, wait a minute. I have that cup.
No way.
Who will be putting that up this weekend?
Yes, it will be you. I'm surprised you didn't just get out of bed and do it right then. I'm just saying.
Oh no, I was too sleepy by then,
He was
honey. I
like,
had taken my Tylenol PM and I was
like I was done. Oh yeah, once you take that medicine, ain't no going back from that one. That's true.
I think I watched a couple of TikToks and I think actually, to be honest, I fell asleep. I didn't get past two. Just fell
I'm gonna
asleep.
show you these boots I got, but I can't
These
find a
boots
good
are made for
picture.
walking.
And I
That's just
paid
what they'll do.
more than I've ever paid in my life, Jesus. Like I'm concerned for myself because first of all, I'm afraid they're not gonna fit because
You bought them for yourself?
oh yeah, which I
Oh
never do.
no.
They're boots,
You're
but
shopping for yourself? I can't believe it.
yeah, because I never do that. Because even when I bought these Nikes that I bought, I'm about to share the screen. I got them for me because when I was a young girl, when I was a young warthog. Okay, sorry, that's the line.
Come on through now.
I bought these. My parents actually bought my first pair of $100 shoes because they was like, "I'm not buying you $100 Nikes, right?" And they were blue. They were like this, and they were ombre before ombre was a thing. They were gorgeous. I loved them. They were so comfortable. I was in high school too. I had my cell phone with the little teddy bear thing and my shoes, blah, 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 whatever. And then my man was older, my high school sweetheart. He was 2 years older than me. Everybody wanted to be me. Everybody wanted my man, whatever, whatever. And even if you're watching this and you know me from back then and you're like, nobody wanted your man and nobody wanted to be you.
Alexa, play lies.
I mean, you can say what you want because my reality and perception, you can't change that, boo. Okay. So anyway, I had these shoes. I wore them all the time. Of course, I outgrew them at some point. And plus, I'm hard on shoes, like I was telling you and Lewis on Friday. So, okay, whatever. So I'm grown, and I want the all black pair, right? I'm like, I want the all black pair. Now I'm going to have to find this one and show it to you too. I cannot ever find the all black pair in my size in a price that I want to pay, right? So I found the all red pair and bought those for $80. And I was like trying to talk myself out of it. But my husband was like, just get them. Like you want them, just buy them. And it's so weird because he is so not the one to spend money. Like he will invest his money. He will save his money. He's not spending money. But then if I want something, he's like, oh, just get it. And I'm like, this don't make no sense. This ain't adding up. I'm trying to talk myself out of it. And you're like, no, just
right. He's trying to talk you into it. Well, right, as he should have. I would have talked you into him as well because you never really do anything like this. And you just got it.
Right. So I bought them for $80. Hopefully they're going to load on the screen. The black pair that I wanted, but I couldn't find the black pair, so I got the red pair.
I bet these are the ones that I've been wanting.
I hope it comes up. It's taking forever.
Vapor Max. I just saw Vapor Max.
It might be. Excited. I don't even remember. Why is it not loading? I literally just clicked on it. This is finishline.com. What the heck is happening? So you see how they're $200 here, and I'm just like, girl. And my feet are not gonna grow. Like I won't buy $200 shoes for my kid because I'm like, your feet are gonna grow. My feet are pretty much the same, but the point being, they're almost not the same because after I had my daughter, they didn't grow. This is them. They didn't grow while I was pregnant. The ones that
I want.
I have the red ones, but they grew like
I want the black and white ones.
5 years after I was pregnant. And I was very confused. I was like, why are they growing now? The kid is 5-6 years old. Like what? So now my feet are like a half size, right? So these are not loading. But
these are the men's, right?
I think so. Because the girls look slightly different. Where is the thing? Okay, so I bought these boots.
Oh.
They're Care Bear boots. What is going on with my computer? They're Care Bear boots.
Oh, those are adorable.
Yes. I got my very first Care Bear when I was 3 years old. My grandma gave him to me. He is he is Sleepy Heart Bear or something. I don't know his name. I don't remember. But I still have him. Bear Sleep. Let me try to pull him up. You guys see this is not scripted, right? Because I was just like, oh, let me try to pull it up now. Like we just got on this topic. And I've had him since I was 3 years old. I literally still have him to this day. I still own that bear. When my daughter turned 3, I had to go on a mad hunt to find for her this bear so she could have one on her third birthday. It is this bear. He looks exactly like this. Okay? You see he's $39.99 on Etsy. Except for my bear's hands are pointy because when I was a little girl, I would suck on his hands like baby would suck on a pacifier. So his hands are pointy because they were always in my mouth.
I'm just going to shake my head. That's all I'm going to do.
They're still pointy to this day. You can't do anything about it. And now you can't wash them because his stitching will come apart. Right. So it's hard to see on these boots, but he is right here in this cowboy hat. Okay? I saw these boots last year and was like, I have got to have these boots. But they wanted $300 and something dollars. I was just like they were reselling for $350 to $450. And I was just like, oh my God, what? And so I was gonna buy them, but I need a size 11 because technically I'm a 10 and a half, but I was like 11, I could always wear thicker socks. But I bought them the other day on Poshmark. They were shipped yesterday. I got the update, but I bought a size 10 and I'm terrified that they're not going to fit because I found a size 11 on Poshmark. But when I sent the girl the offer, she was like, I'm so sorry. I actually don't have these anymore. I've sold them elsewhere. She was like, or I would have accepted your offer. And then this lady did not accept my offer. She was not budging on her price. And so I bought them. And I'm scared they're not going to fit. And it just made me think about it when you were talking about the Starbucks cups, because I was like, oh, I bought something real expensive too.
Oh my gosh. Well, let's hope. Because I have never seen, those are very unique and I have never seen those before, but they are very cute and they're very Care Bear. The colors, everything, very Care Bear.
Because even they came out with a new pair this year. Different bears are on it, but I didn't like it's a weird metallic purple, and I was like, these are ugly. And honestly, if it didn't have my Care Bear on it, I would have been like, oh, they're cute, whatever. But when I saw my Care Bear, I was like, I have to have this. Even when I think I was an adult when my grandma, they came out with a new version of Care Bears. They talk and stuff. I have it. My grandma bought me the updated version. And when I came to visit her in Louisiana, she gave it to me for my birthday and it talks and everything. I was totally a grown up. Okay. And I was like, oh my God, like cheering up in the whole nine, because literally I still have that bear. But, so yeah, I blew some serious money, but because I've been in the house, the whole time, we ain't going nowhere. I was like, I would have spent it on a whole bunch of little things. I might as well buy one big thing. You're having the same thing I be having, where they be coming in here and I'm like, what? I'm like, okay. I love it.
Let me tell you, honey, we got to put in that work before she leaves. So she's leaving today. So we got to get I got to get as much done as I can to where I could get it to where tamed, where I can, work on it a little bit at a time.
But I have to say, we already know you got some good genes because everybody is flabbergasted when you say your age. They're like, you're lying. But yesterday, I've seen pictures of Brianna. They're on your Instagram, like for her birthday. But y'all, I saw her yesterday backstage before we started the show. And she was like, oh, is that your grandbaby, Brianna? She was like, yeah. And she turned the computer and I was like, but that's a middle school kid in your what? I was like, 12 years old. That's some good genes, boy. I was like, yes.
Girl, she does have that baby face, honey.
Yes.
And people do think that she's younger because she is
Good.
20, but
Good.
people think she's younger. And
That's
I'm
what you
like, honey,
want.
live in
Yes.
that moment, honey. Live in that moment.
Yes.
Because I mean, people don't think that I'm 60.
Right.
What and on my Instagram once, someone said 60 where? I need proof. Where are the receipts? And I'm
Yes. Exactly.
here the
Exactly.
receipts, here the receipt. If I didn't color this hair, you would see plenty receipts. But But I just, I mean, for those who don't know, I am adopted, so I really don't have anybody. That's the only thing I can thank them for was, maybe
Good
some good
genes.
genes along the way.
Yes.
Now, if they could have only passed on the less fluffy genes, I would have appreciated that as well. But I still the weight loss journey continues
Yes. Yes.
and things because
I
now I'm
was so
trying to
if
get rid
you
of this
had
Rona weight.
well, it's almost over, and you'll be able to get out soon because I'm gonna actually bring up that topic. But if you had not have, if I didn't know that was her in the background already, and you had just turned the camera, I would have been like, "Who are you babysitting?" Because I was confused. Like, wait a minute. But I love that about our genes. Like, there is nothing like being carded at the rated R movie when you old enough to own a 17-year-old, and you're like, seriously, you still want to see my ID?
Right.
Yeah.
Now I think it's funny though because when I was in my 20s, people still thought I was a teen.
Yeah, yes, that's beautiful.
And I know that, Terry. I remember that we share that. And
Yes.
so when I was in my 30s, people still thought I was in my like right
Yes.
around 25, 26.
Yes.
Reached 40, 30. When I reached 50, oh, you can't be, I thought you were like 42 or, I was like, okay. So now that I'm 60, they're like, yeah. So now that I'm 60, I was expecting to hear, oh, I thought you were in your 50s. And
No.
now I still hear, oh, I thought you were 45. Honey,
Listen,
I love you.
Listen, my husband and I both thought you were in your 30s. I was like, yeah, we the same age. And then when you said on the show, you was not the same. You and Lizette, I was like, the hell you mean? I was so confused. I was like, no wonder they be calling me the baby, like a real baby. Because I'm like, you're only a couple years older than me. What are you talking about? Like, we in the same, time frame. What? Nope. Because Lizette, I'll never forget. She was on that live. I forget who she was talking to. And she said, I say, where? Where are you that age?
Yep, let me tell you. And you know what? And I don't take it for granted or anything. I appreciate, like I said, that's the one thing.
Yes.
Well, two things. I'm glad that they gave me up when they did because I had great parents, I had a great life. Two, thank you for the good genes. So that's the only thing I have to thank them for because, and then people always, well, when I say people, I mean my daughter and my baby daddy.
Specify those people.
Because he's just my baby daddy. That's what we call each other. Just my baby mama and just my baby daddy.
You remember that song? That's just my baby daddy. Okay, stop. I'm sorry.
And I sing it when you get on my nerves, But we're really great friends. But anyway, it's just the fact that they always find them. I said, child, please. My luck. They ask me for money. I don't need to find them.
That is true. But I think the only reason to find someone is just to maybe know your medical history background. But if you really don't have any problems, I don't need to know that.
And that was my reason because I know exactly where I was adopted from. It's still there. I pass it on occasions and all of that. I did reach out only because I wanted my medical history for not just for myself, but for my daughter and my granddaughter. Yeah. That bloodline. But that's why I try to keep them getting checkups and things, and things of that nature. Because when I weighed 464 pounds, I did have type 2 diabetes. I did have high blood pressure. I had cholesterol issues. I had, I was on all these medications.
Yeah.
So, as we know in our community that diabetes alone can
Right.
So, that having that weight loss surgery, I rid myself of all that medication and all those things that I had going on.
Nice.
But I don't want that it could pass down to my daughter, could skip her and go to my granddaughter. So I just
Mhm.
always, make sure that you got to watch your health and the
Yes,
health of your family members, because, it's so important. Because,
it is.
I was great. A lot of food I didn't eat, but trust and believe, in a typical, in my
Right.
typical Black family,
Right.
baby, there was always a place to go eat. Honey,
Yes.
you could have. I could have got an A on something. My dad would pay me cash, but then everybody's like, "Ooh, honey, let's celebrate this.
Right.
Let's any excuse
Right.
for a celebration to eat."
Yeah.
So
That is facts. Let's have a barbecue. It didn't matter.
and look, I hate to say, but I am like that about a good old barbecue. I'd be like, "Oh well, let's have a barbecue and hang out." But I just think that all that, when you're a kid, you don't think about all that. You're drinking
Right.
the sodas, you're drinking the snacks, you're drinking all that. But I say all this to say that taking care of yourself is key. I don't care who you are, I don't care what color you are, I don't care anything. Taking care of your body is key.
Yep.
And you
Because you only
always
get
should,
one.
yeah, you only get one. You look after your family members, and everything, because uh, this Rona, of course, is no joke. And,
Yeah.
I can't help to think that, sometimes when something good happens to me or something, I'm blessed with something. Sometimes I just think about all the people that we've lost since last year, even up to
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
lot. It's a lot.
It's a
And,
whole
I
lot.
have to realize that I'm still blessed. Uh, to have not been affected by that.
Right. Closely.
And
Yeah, for sure. For
well,
sure.
yeah, because one, I kept my baggage at home. So,
Yes, you did.
I ain't let folk, no, there was no running in and out of my house.
Right.
And if I did go somewhere, it was intentional, because I have my
The
groceries
grocery
delivered.
store.
Yeah. And sometimes I like to go, just to have a break to get out the house, go pick up a few things, run to Dollar Tree or Target.
Donut tray.
So, I just think that, being mindful, and even though they opened up Texas all willy nilly, honey, I
Yeah.
still do not go out without my mask. Now, everybody has
Well,
their own opinion about that, but
I'm wearing
I
my
will not.
mask.
I am going, if I'm going out, I'm masked up, but
Yes.
not just for my safety, but for yours as well. Because,
Right.
even if Terry and I had this conversation one day, masks make me feel like I'm just about to suffocate.
Me
And I
too.
think that it triggers my claustrophobia. So, I'm always acting like, whoo, child, I can't. But I happen to, you get a little tickle in your throat sometimes. And
Right.
well, this woman was all the way down here on this aisle. Girl, Miss Girl looked at me like, did she cough? Girl, I'm gonna need you to mind your business, stay in your lane. I was like, what is going on here? So I just, I understand it and I get it. But it was just the way that she slowly turned.
Yes, because at that moment in her head, you were a zombie, and she didn't want to become one too. Hey,
And
Christy,
let me
what's up,
tell
girl?
Hey, Christy. Well, and then on top of this, now I had been saying for a long time, because they came out with this shot so fast. Oh,
Right, which
don't
I
get me
have some
started.
comments on that. Positive comments. I mean, not negative comments. I don't know if they're positive, but they're not
Don't,
negative.
right, don't get me started on sugar honey welcome.
Iced
Oh, sugar
tea.
honey iced tea. Girl, I
Yes,
just said that the other day. Sugar honey iced tea.
iced
That's a
tea.
replacement word.
Yes.
But
I met her I don't know if we met, but we both were commenting in Derek's chat. We were watching his show. We were watching really Lewis's chat because it was no cap that day, I think.
oh,
So,
okay.
yeah.
But they came out with so fast. So I said, "Oh no, honey, I don't think I'm gonna go down that road, because y'all not gonna Jim Jones me." We all know who Jim
Thank you.
Jones is, honey.
Right.
If you don't,
Such
you
a
gotta
good
Google.
documentary, by the way. But yes.
Yes. Oh, good documentary. I love reading about stuff like that. But I tell you now, I'm kind of like, okay. So basically, if you want to fly, you want to travel, you've got to have the shot. I want to do both. you want to just be able to be around your people and, your friends, your family, and, spend some time, get a hug, baby, or something like that.
Yes.
You gotta look after them as well as yourself.
And so
So,
in Florida, because that's the state I'm from, in whatever I'm saying, we got a notification. Well, yeah, on social media. Yeah, whatever, somewhere. And I posted on Instagram last night because it said that in Florida, you can get the shot. I'm trying to pull up so I can tell y'all exactly because my brain don't remember all this stuff. But it says, darling, what does it say? Okay, so it says people 16 and older. Is that my phone ringing? Sorry, y'all. Can now get a COVID-19 vaccine in Florida. So 16 and older can get a COVID, but then you have to like click and find a place, and it still says most people, so it doesn't say all people are now eligible. So it says, see where you or your loved one can make a vaccination appointment. So more people will be able to get it. That's still not all school age kids, of course, because, 5 to 15 are still not able to get it, which is all of elementary school, all of middle school, and half of high school are still not able to get it. But I'm assuming, and I don't know, because when you assume, you make a out of me and you, but maybe they can get it in the summer before fall starts, since they're rolling it out for 16 and over. So that is something you can look at in your state. I saw that notification on Facebook. I just happened to be on Facebook. I don't know why, because I hardly ever use it. And that popped up. So that might be valid for your state as well. If that's something you're interested in doing, you can check in your state to see if they're doing 16 and up right now to make an appointment. And then also, I was going to say something else about...
I got a whole text yesterday. Schedule your COVID-19 vaccination dose 1 appointment from my doctor's office. And I was like, okay, let me just call y'all up. I'm going to do it after this, child. Let me go on and call them on up and go ahead.
That's what I was going to say before I forget again. In Florida, the mayor is saying, okay, so apparently people want, something to say, hey, I've been vaccinated. They're calling it a passport so that you can travel, go into restaurants, different strange things. And no matter how you feel or don't feel, I'm just saying what is happening in the state of Florida. He has decided to pass legislation where that is not required. You can't be requesting people to show you their stuff, because honestly, that is a choice you get to make. You get to, you decide who you vote for. You can't then go to a restaurant and say, I need to see who you voted for, or you can't eat here.
Right.
So,
and piggybacking on that is to beware of the scammers, honey, because there are already scammers out there who are selling the vaccination cards.
$150.
Yes. So beware, honey. Don't go on that website. Because
but a regular person can sell it. So if you have a family member who got it, you can just get their copy theirs. So it's not it's not stamped, it's not a birth certificate, you can just make a copy. So I think some people who don't want to get it will probably, get a fake one or copy of one so that they can travel, because some people, I don't know if this is the right terminology. So if I say it and you're like, oh, she's so ignorant, she doesn't know. I don't know. I'm telling you right now. But some people are anti-vaccine. I'm going to just say that, because the other thing I hear them say is, it sounds normal to me, but I don't know, because I'm not anti-vaccine. So I wouldn't be offended if someone called me this term, but I'm just not going to use it. We're just going to call them people who are anti-vaccine. They're not going to get vaccines. Their kids don't go to school now because they don't get vaccines. And so you're going to tell them they can never travel. They can never leave the state they live in. I don't think that's going to work, because we have a community of people that live in the United States that don't get vaccines. We already know that. So you got to, just protect yourself and your family in whichever form feels comfortable for you. And then look in your state if you do want to get vaccinated, because Facebook announced that Florida can be vaccinated 16 and up. So I just want to make sure I pass that information on for people who wanted to use it. That's why I posted on my Instagram. My personal thing with vaccines or not vaccines is I just play it about how I feel about voting. We don't talk about who I voted for. We don't talk about how I feel about vaccines. That way, everybody, no one feels a way about it,
Right,
So,
right. I mean, everyone's entitled to their own
yeah,
beliefs and things like that. We're just chit chatting and
yeah,
things like that. But I will say that, I probably, my parents probably had me, I do believe, had me vaccinated for everything
yeah,
because
yeah.
that's just how they
Do
were.
you
That
have that ring that they got?
I do.
The
That booster,
inoculation? Yeah,
the booster. Yes,
yes.
I'm old enough to have that booster. You know, and mine didn't affect me like some, but I still have. Mine didn't puff up. I
Okay.
can't remember the terminology for that. But mine is, but it's still there, child. I don't know. It might be covered with my tattoo by now. But, you know, for the longest time, I used to ask, why do I have this? Why do I
Right.
have this? And they would tell me or whatever. But I think that you do with what works for you and your family.
Exactly.
But of
Exactly.
course, I want everyone to be safe, and
Yeah.
and your families to be safe. So it's all up to you, whatever you
Yeah.
believe.
Yeah. And that's the
I
beauty
used
of
to,
our country. You get to do
yes.
what you want. so,
Oh, let
so
me pull up
sugar honey iced
sugar
tea
honey iced
says,
tea.
in listening to doctors, they understand the
Anti-vaxxers. Thank you. And vaccine hesitant caution when referring
oh
to
got it.
C-19. That's the new
Yes.
labeling. Okay, thank you
Yes.
so much for that.
Y'all know
Thank
I
you
can't
because
see either. So I was like, what does
that's why
that
I just
say?
was over trying to
Thank
see
you.
like
I appreciate
covered.
that, man. I need glasses, y'all. I just
She
refuse
keep
to get
telling
them.
us she need glasses, but she won't get them. I said,
I'm
girl, go
not
to
gonna wear them.
Amazon, get you some reading glasses like these.
No, because I have a different reading
Oh,
glasses
that's
don't
right.
work.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah. So yes, I appreciate that information. Thank you for sharing that. That way
Yes,
other people
very
can
much.
know. Because what we do on the Swagslayer Talk, we bring information to make your life more profitable. And if you're healthy, then the more profit you can make. Like I always say, you are your most valuable asset. So definitely,
Exactly.
look into that in your area for whatever you're comfortable with. And then also for the people who aren't going to go, because if it's people who don't get vaccinated, of course, kind of live by the motto where everybody else is vaccinated. So I'm less likely to contract whatever because they're not a carrier of it. And so that's fine too. So then you might feel more comfortable going out now, well, not now, but soon, because you know that more people will be vaccinated. So that's also good information for them to use however they like. But
Exactly. Well, I
tomorrow,
was gonna.
oh
Oh,
yeah, go
okay.
go.
No, real quick. Chrissy's still in here. I was gonna ask her, did she come amongst a phone? Because I know she was on the hunt for a phone,
Yes.
and I didn't find any specials because I would have sent them straight to her, but I didn't find
Are they
anything
still
special.
not having anything at Target? Like I'm so confused.
Well, you know what? When I was looking for that Apple phone, I went in there because Total Wireless was in there, and I was going to go ahead and get
Right.
the phone through them. Well, lo and behold, I found out that Total Wireless, at least here, is no longer in Target. They've taken that out and brought in AT&T, who now has a prepaid plan. And
That you have to have.
I was like, oh, I could have probably just got a phone there, but I didn't know that it was too late. So I was like,
Right.
okay. But that is their thing now. The AT&T is in Target, and they do have I don't all kinds. I'm sure they do probably have Galaxy. Now, Total Wireless still has Galaxy,
Well, here's the
or
track phone. It says the track
and
phone
track phone.
prepaid Apple
This
iPhone 32 gigabyte. I think this is what I bought. And it's at Target, but it's track phone instead of what, Straight Talk? Is that what you said? I forgot so fast.
Well, Total Wireless and Straight
Mm.
Talk is at Walmart. And track phones, I think that they're at Walmart or Target as well. Christy said her daughter told her to check out Philly Wireless. Yeah, I mean, like I say, I'm cheap when it comes to phones and plans. So
Right.
I want to always know what my amount is from month to month.
Right.
So that's how I pay. That's why I'm with Metro, because honey, I need to know how much my bill
But
is every
again, you
month.
don't use your iPhone on the service, you use it on Wi-Fi. So this
Right,
is just so you can use it via Wi-Fi, not
right.
phone service. So yeah,
No,
it's $199 But if you want to resell on it, like for Flyp or any of the other apps, Curtsy, Clubhouse is networking, of course, it's not reselling, but it would pay for itself if that's what
In
you're
the
looking
long
for. Like,
run. In the
right,
long
I
run,
bought
yeah.
mine and I just use it in the house. I do not use it on the service because I don't need a service because I'm Droid for Life. So I just want, if people are looking for some sort of iPhone, you don't ever have to activate the service. Now, can you unlock the phone? Maybe not, because a lot of times they make sure you can't unlock it. For example, I bought my daughter a phone for $20. I forget, it was from Target. And I was just going to put her, because my company that company uses the towers my company uses. That makes sense.
That's Chris's job. Yes, because she was like, she went there, blah, blah, PIN number, but the man involved in the event didn't want to give that up. Mm-hmm.
So now she calling it the event too. Y'all
That's
are
what we call it, baby.
trap.
That's what we call it. Because let me tell you, in cleaning out that storage, everywhere I turned was like taking a bullet because there was cards and letters and things of that nature. And I was just like, Lord, this is like taking a bullet every time I look at something.
Well, that's why you put it all in one thing.
Pictures of the event. I got the event on what is it? The USB thing.
Yes.
I was like, oh, I just piled it all in one thing.
Yeah, and then you seal it. That way you don't open it by mistake, but you know it's there. You're like, okay, it's here. I don't have to open it. Yeah, you got to do that. I had to do that once. It wasn't for the event, but it was a long relationship. And baby, it was rough. I was like, I can't see his face. It was so rough that my friends weren't allowed to say his name. And if we met other people with that name, we renamed them. I was traumatized.
Well, I understand that because someone came to me with that same name, and I was like, "Oh no, ma'am.
Sorry, not sorry."
I'm a holler.
It's like that Usher song. You remind me of a girl that I once knew. I see her face every time I look at you. Yeah, it was like that, and I was like, no.
I'm like,
now Tony.
I'm like, no, I can't. I cannot. Will not. Cannot.
Because it won't even be the other person. You'll just be having flashbacks, taking it out on the new person. Yeah.
And why would I go into that? And then every time I have to say that name, I'm looking like, is there something else I can call you?
Just give a whole new name.
Yeah, and I ain't got time to rename, retrain, or nothing else.
No. If my husband, I told Rhonda this before. If my husband leaves me for Sally, when he come in the house and start packing up and tell me I'm leaving you for Sally, I'm gonna be right next to him packing my bag, and he gonna be saying, "Those aren't my clothes." I'm gonna be like, "I know, I'm going with you.
I'm going with you because Sally gonna cook and clean and do."
Because look, I can't do it. I can't do it.
Let me tell you, honey. I'll be like, tell Sally to move over, child, because I'm bringing my things and I need space. So that extra bedroom is mine, and I'll expect breakfast at.
Yeah, you just need to cook a little extra.
Cook you breakfast.
Right,
you need to cook
just make me want to.
I love it. I love it. That's the way it goes, honey.
It is. And do you know I told him that? Because I told Rhonda this like 2 weeks ago. I told him that I told you that. And my husband, he's so different from me. He's like listening intently. And he says, "Oh, babe, that's the sweetest thing you ever said." And I was in shock. Like, what?
I can't with him.
Because in his mind, all he heard was, "I will never leave him." That's what he heard.
Right. That was his interpretation.
Right.
So that's fine. I'm glad he's thinking that way, really on the cool. Yeah, but it was just funny for him to say it on that particular scenario.
What are you talking?
So what I'm gathering is all you heard was, "I'm not leaving you." You didn't think about Sally and all this.
None of the rest of that. That didn't even go in his brain. He was like, "My wife will never leave me." That's the best.
Oh my gosh. No, ma'am.
Yes.
Well, we want to thank the people for coming out and hanging out with us. I mean, we were just being silly, but tomorrow it will be you and Brittany.
Yes, doing What's So Wednesday, 10:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then Rhonda on Instagram at the Pink Diva Studios at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Brunch with Diva. Who is your guest tomorrow?
Actually, I don't know if many of you know her. Her name is China, and she at the house underscore bias on Instagram. And I talked to her yesterday. Oh my God, we could have talked forever. But I was like, girl, we got to save some of this,
Right.
save some of this for the show. But we share a lot of things. We have a lot of things in common. And I want her to talk about her reselling journey. And then we're going to, get to the meat and potatoes.
Yes.
So tomorrow on IG Live, 1 p.m. Central, 2 p.m. Eastern, I will be hosting Brunch with Diva as usual.
Yes.
I also, April the 14th, I'll be right here on Instagram. Hopefully I really will be on the show this time.
On YouTube. She said Instagram, y'all, but she meant YouTube.
Oh yeah, on YouTube, my bad. On YouTube for Hump Day
Happy Hour.
Happy Hour. Why don't I know the name of my show?
But why did I know it? I usually don't know it.
Yes, we switched up today. But actually, it's Hump Day Happy Hour on April 14th, 4:30 Central, 5:30 Eastern. Bring your snacks. It's a really laid back show. I like to say it's unscripted because whatever we talk about is what we talk about. Nothing in particular, no special topics or anything like that. Whatever my guests bring up, that's what it is. Yeah. So it's a really fun show. We'll have some games and prizes. Yes. And I'm looking forward to bringing it back. I had to skip this week because, honey, why? Because a sister needed a new computer. Let me just keep it 100. I needed a new computer. So hopefully I'll have that in my possession by then, have it all set up, all the bells and whistles, and I will actually be in the show instead of the comments. So probably in the next few weeks, I'll be hosting a show on Instagram, and it'll be like maybe once a month, and it's called Thrift Me This.
Yes.
So the meaning behind that is that I'm shopping in different postures closets, and I'll be sharing what I bought. Hopefully, you guys can go to their closets and see something that you like, and shop with them as well. So I've already shopped a few places. I'm shopping a few more. So, never know. I'm looking for, I don't know, maybe unique things. I love a good old handbag,
Oh, yes.
So who knows? I don't know. I'm just looking for different things right now, but there's no date for that yet, but I do know that it will drop sometime in April.
And yes, we are wrapping up, girlfriend. We've been here just about time. I can't wait till you're on the show, by the way. So hopefully we can get that worked out. We know you work, at your job, but maybe you could take a day off. Don't take a day off. I'm just playing, but one day, because I can't pay you to come on the show.
Just block out like an hour and a half of time, maybe a lunch break or something like that.
Right.
Or vacation day.
Lunch on the show, no problem.
Yeah. Go ahead. Why not? I'd love to do that. I want to do that for Brunch with Diva, but the Rona kept me from doing it. But we'll see.
Soon, very soon.
Yes.
So Wednesday, I'm here 10:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, but Thursday, regular time, 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, myself and Rhonda will be here, but I will be on location, praying that I'll have reception in the convention center because I am driving up or down, whatever way, to Orlando, Florida, to go to the ASD Road Show. It is typically in Vegas, but they'll be in Orlando. And I was like, well, that's close enough to me. And so what's up, Louis LM3? So it's the biggest business to business wholesale event. So I was very excited to see that it was going to be there. It's free admission. Terry actually told me about it. Terry from Evolving Always, because I knew about it, but it's always in Vegas, so I just ignored it. But she said it's going to be in Orlando. So I was like, oh, well, let me get on that. So my sister and I are going to head over there and see what they have, see what I can buy. They have stuff for Amazon sellers, eBay sellers, brick and mortars. They have all kind of stuff. There's all kind of vendors.
Wow.
Yes. And so you do pay for parking. It's like $25, but her man is going to just drop us off. So we don't have to pay for that either. So I can spend my $25 on lunch. But anyway, we will do the show live from there. So hopefully I'll have reception throughout the venue. We're going to test it and I can show you different places so you can get an idea. Also, I believe that I think registration is over, but they did do like a virtual thing where you could like look at vendors online. I don't have access to that because I'm going in person. I think my husband has access to it, but I didn't look because he won't be going in person. But yeah, so that's Thursday at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then
is this with you and Terry, did you say?
Terry told me about it because she was going to try to go, but I haven't heard if I'm going to actually message her today to see, like, are you going to be able to make it? Because she was saying she was going to try to come to that one. So we'll see. That's how she knew about it, I guess, and because she was going to try to go. Yes. Where is the logo, Lewis? What? Let me see it.
Go ahead.
I can't wait. I need a t-shirt, okay? So, and then Friday, we're doing Swagslayer Feature Friday with Antonio from Talking with Tonio. So make sure, excuse me, that you're here Friday at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. He did go to Full Sail, so he definitely has some skills. He also has a YouTube channel, Talking with Tonio, and he does some marketing. He has some marketing skills. So come hear about that, what he does, and then come hear about his journey on how he got to where he is, what he's doing. Oh, he said it's on his page. I'm going to have to check that out. What he's doing and what he has going on. So definitely be here Friday at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to talk with Antonio from Talking with Tonio, and then Thursday at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to come see the ASD Live, a road show with me doing the tour with y'all, with all the wholesalers. I am trying to see. Okay, so you done distracted me, Lewis, because now I'm all on my Instagram trying to see your new logo. So, yes, I'm so glad Tonio is legit. I saw him on Hello Sunday with Brittany from Brittany All Bossed Up. And that is the first time, my first encounter with Antonio. I was glad that I was able to watch that event because I had not come across him before. So I have been to his Instagram page now, of course. And then he dropped some good content on YouTube. One of his last videos was about, is it too late to start a channel in 2021? Which was some good information. Shut up. I see it, Lewis. Yes. I love it. Okay. Can I get it on the screen real quick before I wrap up? Hold on. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to show y'all this new logo. Okay.
Come on through, Lewis.
Yes, I am so about it. See?
Oh, wait now.
Look at y'all. Look. I just love it.
Look at here, Lewis. I love it.
Okay. I have to email it to myself, which is so dumb because Lewis, I'm on my husband's computer. So it's not, I can't just log into my thing.
Lewis said not to toot my own horn, but I had him on first.
Excuse us. But yes, okay. LM3 had Tonio on first, you guys. You heard it first. The LM3 interviewed Tonio first. Got you. Right. Was he on your?
Not to toot my
I guess the no cap shows the same people.
Had Lewis on first.
You did put Lewis on. I would not know him if it wasn't for Brunch with Diva. Okay, I would not know him. So I appreciate that.
I'm just glad everybody knows everybody. You know, I'm bringing on. I'm actually introducing someone next, or is it this month? Oh no, next month. And I don't know if everybody knows him, but he goes by Eardot. And yeah, and I've been following him for quite some time now. So I actually reached out to him yesterday and asked him to be on Brunch with Diva.
Oh, nice.
Because yeah, you know, I kind of want him to come into the fold, so to speak. And I thought it would be kind of cool to, you know, talk to him and see how things work for him, how his business model is like and things. But I'll give you his info so you can check him out.
Please do that because it's hard to, you know, try to find everybody and stuff like that. So somebody else is really cool and they share them. I mean, it just grows the community. You really get to know valid people because that's the thing. You're never sure who you're getting. You talk about Rhonda not lying because you put him on. Okay, this is the logo, you guys. Bam! It's so cute.
Yes,
I love
amazing.
it.
Come on through LM3.
Yes. Now you got to go on Fiverr and get somebody to make you a theme song with the LM3 in it. That's all I'm saying. And get me a t-shirt so I can wear it on the show. Because I love it. Yes.
I
Okay.
need to go on Fiverr because why don't I have a logo for Brunch with Diva?
Yeah, I don't know because we've talked about it a few times.
I'm like, because I can't think of anything on my own, to be honest. I can't think of any logo for that.
What happened to the champagne flute?
Yes, I thought about that, and I was like, that's kind of bougie, though, but who am I kidding?
Wait, he did say, okay, so he does have the YouTube intro. Wait a minute, are you trying to tell me, Lewis, that this LM3 is on your YouTube intro? I'm done. Who's going to be on his page?
Let me tell you. And why do I not use my intro and outro? I don't know, because I always forget about it.
You do. But you were having technical issues last time, so it'll be there on the 14th. But I was just on Lewis's page. Oh, you know, I did a run through for Lewis's YouTube because he need watch minutes. So I just I didn't actually watch the video, so I probably missed it. That's why you see the intro, because I just put it on a continuous loop, so it just played. You know, so I saw part of some show, but it was like the middle. I didn't see the intro. And I just put it on the continuous loop. So yes, I'm looking forward to seeing the intro for the new thing. Yes, I'm so excited.
That's exciting. That's exciting, Lewis. Congrats on the new logo. And not to toot her horn for her, but you know, thank you to Tiana for that. Yeah. I love it when we can all work together and get ideas. Yes. I love that. I mean, that's how it should be. Shouldn't be any shadiness behind it. Just doing it, putting it out there, getting it done, and appreciating each other's come up.
Wait. Okay, because as we're talking, he's typing. He said it's on the Instagram. You guys, like, I can't. Hold on. Because I'm not signed in on Insta, I'm going to have to show it. When I say to you.
That's where I saw it.
I didn't see it because, you know, when you have a video, it's just, it's plain. Right? So it just looked like a blue, and I was like, I don't know what this is. And so I was looking at his car because he posted the car. So I looked at that one and ignored the other one. So I did not realize until just now. So let me see. And then if I can show y'all, I should be able to show you real quick. Where is this thing? Okay. Because again, like I said, I'm not logged into Instagram on my husband's computer. Oh my gosh. Okay. Somebody was like, this so crazy, bro, with a whole bunch of fire. Oh, that was Tonio. That's Tonio's comment on Instagram. So stupid. I didn't even read the name. Woo. Okay. It's coming up, you guys. Let me see if I can turn on the volume. Hold on. Wait. First, me and technology, by the way. Y'all already know. I'm a hot mess.
Brittany. Thanks for joining, Brittany.
Why is it not showing?
Lewis said I have like 4 people tell me I need to thank Tiana. Thank you for blessing me with the name. Oh, that's so sweet, Lewis.
You're welcome. Okay, let me play it for you guys. I don't know if the volume is gonna be up. I'm slightly confused. Does it even have sound? Oh, it does say sound on right here. Let's pray it works. Here we go. I love it. Oh my gosh. I love it. I didn't even know it had sound because the sound is turned off on my phone. So I just played it without sound. But it has sound too. Yes. I'm so excited.
I love it.
Yes, that's awesome. I'm so glad you were able to put that together. Okay, I'm sharing it to my story right now. Brittany, what's up, girlfriend?
Brittany, look, I can't remember what handbag it was that I saw in your
was it that Bessie Johnson
YouTube? I did like that one as well, but it was another one. I have to now I got to go back and watch and watch the video again and stuff. But it was one I was like, oh, this is really cute, hunty. I could see a sister carrying this.
Yes.
Because
aren't you shopping in her closet? You might have to buy. You did say you were gonna be in there yesterday. I almost said last week. That was literally yesterday.
I'm still going to be over there in that closet. That's why I was trying to think. I'm gonna have to go back and see which one it was, but yeah.
Okay. They having a whole conversation down here. So, people come in the comments, they say, hey, Lewis said, hey, April.
I wasn't going to say nothing, Brittany, but
Brittany said,
Lewis, I'm going to need you to relax that. But y'all know I love you. I say it with love. I say it with love. I am not either, so I fully understand that. But you just kind of gotta respect the request. What is that? Oh, yeah.
But I will never forget the look on her face when she realized she said it out loud on the Hello Sunday show, and then she realized this can't be edited out. I've already said it, and we're live, and everyone can hear me. I was like, oh no. Oh no, I almost said today, Brittany, you missed it. I almost said something that would have told everybody where I live, and a stalker would have been able to find me in 10 minutes. It almost exited my mouth, and I was like, oh my God, what are you doing? I had to catch myself. So I was like, I'm going to be murdered in my sleep.
Right. I'm just like, I'm not going there. After.
I understand.
So, all boss up.
Yes. We have talked about Clubhouse and monetization. We talked about different states opening up for people 16 and up to get vaccinated if they like. And then we talked about, because Rhonda's first day in Clubhouse was yesterday, but we talked about something else important.
Today was this morning. My first time
this morning. Was this morning. I apologize. It was this morning.
I was in there with Brittany, all bossed up, because you got to all bossed up, and Evolving Always, Terry. And Leslie was in there as well, Resellers Passion. So I got, like I said, I got to kind of see how things work. But, maybe tomorrow or something, I, kick a shout out. Yeah. Yes, they just started that monetizing yesterday. So it's a big topic. Everybody's talking about it. So hopefully I'll get more information on that. I can share if you're interested in joining or whatever.
Because it's very vague. We couldn't find details. We just went with the information we had, but we did talk about it earlier when we first got on. So we're hoping somebody we know will get monetized, and by somebody we know, I'm talking about Terry from Evolving Always, so she can explain it to us how it works. So
because I think that if that's what that is, and you stand to be able to make a coin from it, honey, why not
do it? Get paid for the hours that you're putting over there, because time is money and money is time. And with that being said, we are over, and we do respect the entrepreneurship's time. So don't forget, be here tomorrow, 10:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time with myself, Brittany, from Brittany All Bossed Up for What's So Wednesday. Then Thursday, and then 2 p.m. on Wednesday at Brunch with Diva over on Instagram at the Pink Diva Studios. And then Thursday at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so you can see what the ASD Roadshow looks like for the business largest wholesale event ever. And then Friday with Antonio from Talking with Antonio at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Until then, Slayers, we will see you tomorrow morning. Bye.